friends, I'm the vegan. I make a salad today with cauliflower. It's raw cauliflower, very special. That's one of my favorite foods. Raw cauliflower is very special because if you eat it, it is you don't have any food cravings anymore. No, I should say I don't have any food cravings anymore. Sometimes, you eat something, you think you are full, and afterwards you think, I feel I have to eat something else. I don't know what. And that is a food craving. You are full, but still want to eat. Why that? And cauliflower, it's amazing. It stops the food cravings. Magical way. Yeah. And there are many health benefits of cauliflower. Raw cauliflower is super healthy. It is a cruciferous vegetable like broccoli, cabbage, and others. And they are very unique because they have a so-called sulforaphane. That is one of the most amazing chemicals in plants. It's made by plants, and it is a cancer fighter, and it is very strong. There are a huge amount of studies on it, but you have to eat the cauliflower raw to get it. Yeah, broccoli same. If you cook the broccoli or steam it, or even take the frozen one when it's blanched, these processes that produce the sulforaphane is destroyed, and no sulforaphane anymore, because the sulforaphane has to develop when the cauliflower, the broccoli is cut into pieces. The air comes into the cauliflower and then it begins to work. And if you cook it before, it doesn't work. So if you first cut the cauliflower or broccoli in pieces, let it sit for a moment, 10 minutes or so, then the sulforaphane is already done, and then you can cook it. I don't want to cook it now, I want to make it raw. In this wonderful rice dish, I have food processor fitted with the S-plate, you see? And that's what I always use to make cauliflower rice. And it can be very easy. Cauliflower is not only super healthy and filling and keeps you satisfied, it is also, here just the florets you see. I put the stems away, I put the florets here in. And it takes only 2 seconds or so, I think 2 rounds of dancing, or 1 round only, to make the rice. Otherwise, if you over process it, you don't have a rice anymore. So very fast. Woo! Not longer. And that's how fast it is. This is a very versatile tool. The food processor, since I have it, I can make so fast so many dishes. And this, for example, is an example here. This is my go-to. But if you don't have a processor, you can also grate it on a grater. It's also possible. You don't have that perfect texture, perfect rice-like texture, but it's pretty similar. It's pretty okay. Yeah. So first, the rice here. It's a nice portion. It's just a third or quarter of a head of cauliflower. Gives you a whole filling meal. And if you put a little bit of olive oil and salt on it, you can eat it as is, like you want to eat rice. You can eat pure rice. Yeah. But with cauliflower rice, you have some advantages, of course. And but if you don't want to have put an olive oil and salt in it, you don't need to do that. If you use other vegetables to it, to a full meal here, like sweet peas today, yeah, and red bell pepper, I cut it into small pieces, pretty similar to the rice shape. That is nice because when you have the similar shapes, then you also create an illusion for the people who eat it now. And you feel it's rice, and the other ingredients have a similar texture, so you don't think about, oh, it's cauliflower rice. No, you think it's rice. So it's a nice illusion because very much our taste and flavor and feelings are based on what we already know. It's memory comes up, and we can stimulate the memory with these little tricks. It's beautiful, look at that. Here's the main 3 ingredients for this cauliflower rice is sweet peas and red bell pepper. And still now, the cauliflower has this typical cabbage flavor. So that's why I would put oil and salt into it to neutralize this flavor, but without the oil and salt, I can also take a nice dressing. And I have this Curry Tahini Mayonnaise. How to make it? It's super delicious and perfect with cauliflower. It's super delicious, and it's how to make it you see in another video. I linked this under this video. And it's very nice. Before I put it in, I put my topping. That's cashew nuts. Just a handful of cashew nuts. They are so nice they have a tender, sweet flavor. They are crunchy. You can eat it as is. They go nicely with the cauliflower, the sweet peas, with the bell pepper, and also with the curry cream. Yeah, with the curry mayonnaise, the curry tahini mayonnaise. Can you tell you more about the tahini mayonnaise? You can also watch the other video and see what I say about it. Just show you now how I put it over the rice. Yeah, that is all I need today. And it's a pre-made dressing. You can make these quick dishes very delicious and with a great variety. I have many kinds of sesame dressing, tahini dressings. This is the latest one with a curry and avocado that makes it a mayonnaise, and the curry makes it savory, and some apple cider vinegar, a little bit of salt, garlic, that's it. So now I have my rice. I just toss it. You don't need that much for the rice, not that much of a dressing, because otherwise the rice would be, cauliflower rice would be a little bit overwhelmed with the cream. Just a little bit is enough, just to cover everything and to make it nice, and I'll show it to you. It doesn't look only very nice, it's also very delicious. Or of course, a super healthy meal. So easy, that it is. Raw food is very nice because it is so quick and easy. You have the direct ingredients and they taste as is, as from nature. So it's very easy also to feel how they work with each other. When I cook ingredients, I do that too. But cooking transforms the texture, everything. I talked a little bit about cooking cauliflower, cooking broccoli, how that transformation works. So it changes a lot, sometimes to the better, sometimes to the worse. And to begin cooking, when I would be asked what to do, how to learn cooking in the most easiest way, I would say begin with raw food. Very simple recipes. Just try the plants, put them together. Yeah, try with 1 or 2 or 3 ingredients, and try to combine them. Feel what they do in the system, in the body, the flavor, the benefits you experience or you feel afterwards. And so that's the easiest way to approach it. And but with some time going by, I develop intuition for new recipes. I have some ideas, for example, the cauliflower rice. There's so many varieties. What goes with cauliflower, what goes not. What kind of dressing do I need? How do I make sesame dressings? They can be awesome, but you have to know a little bit how to work with these ingredients. It's not very complicated. I would always recommend starting easy, and raw food is the easiest way to start. It's not the best way always, but it's the easiest way to start, I guess, and that's very good. So if you enjoy, thank you for watching, liking, and maybe subscribing. MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.